Ever have one of those days where you feel tired, unfocused, and you just can't figure out why? You think, maybe I didn't sleep well or I'm just stressed. But what if it's something way, way simpler? Today, we're diving into a hidden culprit that affects pretty much everyone: dehydration.
Sometimes the answer is staring us right in the face. Take this person on Reddit, for example. They were dealing with chronic fatigue, skin problems, even migraines. And then they had a light bulb moment. They realized they almost never drank enough water. And once they started, they felt a difference almost immediately.
So, that's the big question we're tackling today. Could something so simple, something we overlook all the time, really be the reason you're feeling so drained and foggy? Let's find out.
All right, first up, let's talk about your command center, your brain. You'd be shocked at how fast it feels the hit when your water levels start to drop.
Okay, here's something that gets almost everyone. We all wait until we feel thirsty to grab some water, right? Well, it turns out thirst is actually a late signal. By the time your brain says, hey, I'm thirsty, your body is already in a state of mild dehydration. You're already playing catch up.
And wow, look at the difference here. It's night and day. On one side, you have the hydrated brain. It's firing on all cylinders. We're talking sharp focus, quick reactions, solid memory. But on the other side, even a little dehydration, and bam, brain fog rolls in, your responses get slower, your memory gets fuzzy, and you just feel tired. Your executive functions, the stuff you need for problem solving, take a massive hit.
And if you want some hard numbers on this, get ready. One study found that even mild dehydration can slow your reaction time by a whopping 12 to 18%. Seriously, think about that. In any situation where a split-second decision counts, like driving or playing sports, that's a huge disadvantage.
Okay, so brain fog and slow reflexes, those are like the warning lights flashing on your car's dashboard. But what's really going on under the hood? Let's look at the body's silent alarm.
Yeah, what is actually happening inside your body when you don't drink enough? Because those symptoms, the fatigue and the brain fog, they're just the tip of the iceberg.
It's like this chain reaction, right? It all starts so simply. You're just losing more water than you're taking in. But then your total blood volume starts to drop, and with less volume, your blood actually gets thicker. That forces your heart to work overtime, pumping harder just to push that thicker blood around. And all of that puts a major strain on your organs, especially your brain and kidneys. And there's actually a medical term for this state of low blood volume. It's called hypovolemia. That's the technical name for the problem at the heart of it all, the one that kicks off that whole chain reaction we just talked about.
And I absolutely love this phrase from a medical journal. They call it the underfilled heart. It just paints such a clear picture, doesn't it? Your heart is trying to do its job, but it just doesn't have enough fluid to pump effectively. It's like trying to run an engine without enough oil. It's just not going to work well.
So this isn't just about feeling a little tired or foggy. If you ignore those warning signs, this internal strain can kick off a really dangerous domino effect.
And we're talking really high stakes here. When that constant strain on your organs goes on for too long, things can get serious. According to the NIH, severe dehydration can lead to a whole host of life-threatening issues. We're talking about acute kidney injury, seizures, dangerous heart rhythms, and even a state of shock where your organs begin to shut down. Now, this can really happen to anyone, but some folks are way more vulnerable. Take a look at this data for older adults in the US. A huge chunk, 50%, are either dehydrated or at risk. And a big reason for this is that as we get older, our sense of thirst just isn't as sharp. We might not even feel thirsty when our body is crying out for water. All right, that's enough of the scary stuff. Let's talk solutions. Because the key isn't just about drinking more water. It's about hydrating smarter. And this might sound a little counterintuitive, but just chugging plain water all day isn't always the answer. See, real hydration isn't about filling your stomach. It's about getting that water inside your cells, where your body can actually use it. And that, my friends, is where electrolytes come in. Think of electrolytes like sodium and potassium as the keys that unlock your cells. They're what help your body actually absorb and hold on to the water you drink. They're also essential for your nerves to work right and for your cells to make energy. And we lose them all the time, through sweat, stress, even that morning coffee. So how do you get this balance right? Well, here is an incredibly simple, super effective recipe straight from the World Health Organization. You just take 1 liter of clean water, add 6 level teaspoons of sugar, and 1 level teaspoon of salt. Stir it up.
The salt gives you the sodium, and here's the cool part. The sugar actually helps your body absorb that sodium and the water along with it way more efficiently. It's simple, science-backed, and it works.
So the next time you feel that 3 p.m. slump hitting, before you reach for that third cup of coffee, just pause and ask yourself this: am I just thirsty, or am I truly hydrated? The answer could literally change the rest of your day.